Okay, so I chose this game because I know you guys did win this one, but they're they were saying that like it had to be 40 minutes long, and I do not think that's the case. So I also just wanted to look over one of you guys' wins to show you guys how you guys could have pushed more and definitely got leads early. So again, starting with the team comps, our team comp is fairly simple. It's more of a run at them comp, right? It's Vi engages with ult, with the Shen ult, and then Puff and flies him the Brilliant Soul with the Sivir ult, and Braum just kind of you being there for peel, right? So we're definitely a single target engage into just running them with Sivir and Brilliant Soul resets, right? On their side, right, they have two very far range AD carry or far range carries, right? The Lux Artillery Mage. We have Zeri, who's pretty much always gonna be peel back, and then we have the Rumble that's gonna go on top of the Galio and Rel engage, right? They definitely don't want to. They're not gonna dive onto you, right? So Sivir is fairly safe. Um, the only thing that could happen is if Rel and Rel Galio Rumble get onto our backline, which should never happen. Um, then we might have an issue, but all in all, they're a peel back comp, and we're more of a dive run of them comp, right? So in terms of win cons, right, our top lane doesn't matter, right? We should never be going top lane because it doesn't matter how many kills this Shen has. The Rumbles, this lane is very Rumble favored, right? We don't want to use our resources. Um, our win cons are actually our Vi and getting our Sivir and a Brilliant Soul, or making sure our Sivir and Brilliant Soul are able to farm. But in the early game, it's making sure Vi can get resources, right? Because if Vi can get ahead, then and we just blow up one of the backline carries, then they don't really have much damage left. Assuming we have Shen in the side lane and Rumble's kind of forced to be there, right? So we should be playing like that. Um, Shen ult should be used aggressively because again, we need to make sure Vi is able to get early leads, and the way she does it is Vi engages with Shen ult, and you guys get free kills, right? Vi Shen is a free kill every time they both have ults up, and we should be abusing that. So going on into the game now, it starts off pretty normal. We have an early death top lane that is kind of unfortunate, right? The matchup is really bad. I'm not sure why you guys picked Shen into Rumble, but it's fine. Um, I do have one issue with some pathing. So pretty much, yeah, I'm just gonna speed through so we can go with the game. Right, we get the scuttle. Go here. Let me speed it up. So, right here. After Vi gets the scuttle, um, Tyler then goes to sit in this bush. This is a really bad back because now you're kind of stuck, right? Like you have your Krugs up, which you want to take early, and you have your Gromp up, right? So either way, you're gonna have an inefficient clear, right? You need to go get this camp and then back, and so you can play for Dragon, right? We want to make early advantages, right? Vi is very strong early, and we need to like play off that. So backing here on Vision is really bad because now you have to go back for this, and they're gonna get free Dragon, right? Otherwise, you would have went over the wall with your Q, took this Krugs back, and then you can play for Dragon or play for a player on bot side or mid side. Right? We do not want to be around this top side. Getting anything done here is really bad, right? So we stay here, we waste a bunch of time, right? And now we're going back up top side to get this Krugs, right? So now it's like this is like the freest Dragon for everyone. Bots back in, these guys are running back, mid all backs for it, right? And this is also another thing, we staggered our back, right? So if both of us, if bot lane and mid lane back at the same time and we're heading out, we could have fought for this dragon. But because Vi went top side, bot lane backed as they were coming into lane, and then this mid lane is pushed, we can't fight for this dragon no more. And I think giving up this other drag is kind of bad because Zeri has no mana. Or sorry, Lux has no mana. Zeri level 4, Rel level 4. Um, Gala level 4, right? They don't know. They have no pretty much no good ults. I don't know ults in general, and we're just stronger early game, right? Like Vi is so strong early game, so we need to be like playing for this dragon. Like, and we're still trying to play for this top side, which is like again super bad. This lane does not matter. Like this, it's already over to be honest. Like, so we should just not be playing for this. And this giving up this dragon is it's the reason why this game goes on for so long, right? If you do this, now Vi clears bot side, right? We should look to freeze this, and Vi can maybe look, right? But we end up pushing it, right? So again, what should happen? This pushes in. This is enough to freeze. We need to last hit, right? We're autoing for no reason. Again, we're pushing this. We're like pretty much pushing it back into them. Now it's pushing into them. Now their bot lane can back off, right? And then now Vi is like useless here because now Vi has to go top side, in which we just said we don't want to go top side. So it's just like we're not playing with like ganks in mind, right? We should be saying that like, okay, if Vi wants to make a play here, we need to make a play here and hold a freeze. Because now look, I'm assuming nothing happens now, right? They don't need to step up. They know this wave's coming into them, right? The, right. Even then, they're stepping up. This is still kind of possible, but they have no like reason to step up because this wave's gonna push into them. Right? So we play for this mid play instead of playing for bot, which I don't understand why. We have vision here. To be honest, now looking at the fact that they did keep pushing, we definitely could have made a play here. We could have either had Vi sit here, wait for them to engage onto one of us, or we just again this bush is not warded. Vi just Q's over the wall into this bush, and then we just go on them after Q's on, right? Or Vi can get 6, that's fine, but you know we want to make some plays early. We get Lux flash out. So we get Lux flash out. Vi is 6 in how many camps? In about 1 or 2 camps. This should be a dead Lux every day of the week, right? A Lux without flash into a Vi ult, it just shouldn't be a thing. Alright, so let's see if we actually do something with that, and I doubt we do. Right, we're just hard pushing into him for no reason. We're giving up Rift. When as soon as Vi hits 6, this should be dead. Like this Lux being on the map here is so insanely dumb. See, Tyler should have been over here. They have no vision. Or even if they had the vision, you can sweep the vision and make Lux have to play behind here, and then you guys can have pressure for this Rift, right? Because Lux cannot walk up anywhere if they see you. So like again, going for these scrubs, not a good idea. Giving up this Rift Trail, not a good idea for no reason, right? Like this is so illegal play from him. And again, we're sitting topside. Like why do we care about sitting topside? We don't win this 2v2. Rumble is so much stronger than this our Shen right now. Like he's up double the farm. It doesn't matter again, but again, it doesn't matter. We don't care about our Shen. Our Shen lost his lane early. Like no disturb the Hexane, but like the lane was just over. There's no reason to try and get him back into it. We need to get our win cons ahead. Right? So again, look at the time wasted. Right? So we're back here. You know, we're playing bot side, and now again, we're gonna try to see, can we make a play bot side, right? Because our jungler is on bot side. Alright, we play for the scuttle, which is fine. But we have to do something, right? Like, this Vi's been 6 for so long with the ulting, we're just backing, like, what is the reason for this back? Does he have, I guess he wants to finish his longsword item? No, like, this is like, we're just sitting around, like, we have camps up, we're just sitting around, we're sitting on the river for, like, doing no, like, Nothing to get gold, right? And we don't have our bot lane around us. Like if we're gonna make this play, we need to have Braum not in the lane, right? Braum needs to be up here with us, right? It's so much wasted time, right? Now Rumble gets to go here, and then even then, again, Lux has no flash. You have Shen ult. You just Vi ult into Vi ult the Lux into Shen ult. That Lux dies, right? I understand not wanting to fight because this Rumble is really really strong, so that's fine. But like the play should have been done before. You guys should have had a pick on this Lux, and like the whole game is different. But we're just wasting so much time. We're behind levels to Rel jungle again, which is bad. And now we're just like giving up stuff. Like if we're gonna give up Dragon, we need to be like playing for their top side or something. You know what I mean? Like we need to crossplay something on the map instead of just holding our dicks in this fucking region. So again, we have a null period that they use Rift Herald. They get a couple plates. Again, we're still kind of playing for our Vi. Again, we're up 20 CS, which is good, but again, we had advantages that we could have abused. The Lux flash is now back up, and we didn't even ult once. We haven't Vi ulted this whole game. We haven't Shen ulted this whole game. Like, I don't want to pick these champions if we're not going to use these ults. Like, these are just game changing ults, and we're just holding it. It's been 3 levels since Shen had ult. It's been 3 levels or 2 levels since Vi had ult, and we're not using it. If we're playing Vi jungle, that ult needs to be used on cooldown. You farm in between your ult cooldowns. That's the whole point of Vi. You farm till 6, or I mean, you can gank earlier, but you can farm till 6, and then you just use that ult on cooldown. It's a free kill, especially if we're going assassin lethality Vi. You have so much damage. You one shot people. Like, this is really really bad gameplay. And yeah, Puffin and Mane are actually doing their job this game. They're just farming. I mean, our farm could be a little bit better, but it's okay, right? Right. So we give up a second left Rift Herald. We finally use Zarya of Viald. But and this is okay. I guess he didn't have E up and stuff like that, so it's fine. We get the kill here, which again we should have been doing that for the past 3 levels, but we do give up both mid and top. For Declo, why are we bot side, right? They have this kill. Like, regardless, you don't need to be in this play at all, and you don't need to babysit your. You don't need to babysit. Sivir is fine 1v2. Even then, it's no one's in the lane, right? You need to be hovering around mid or like somewhere else with the team. Like walking here is like just not smart. Even staying here after, it's like you need to walk with Tyler and like help defend mid. Right? Like well, you're at this point you're just stealing XP. And you might steal tower gold. Like because if you guys are here, you guys defend this, right? Like if we have Aurelion Soul and Braum here, this is maybe and Vi is right here. If Vi is doing blue, no, we just go mid here, like and defend. We can. I don't see why not. It's just these two. Right. So we do this. We get a good pick onto the Lux, which is really good. We should use this pick to get Dragon, I'm assuming. Right, which we do. Again, we have Vi ult. This should be a very easy Vi ult into Shen ult on Zeri and dead. Right? Let's see what happens. Like this is a 5v4. The Lux is TPing now, but we need to start the fight before this happens. Like, okay, we finally do it on the Rumble, but front to backing. Good, we win the fight. But this is like, I would still consider this a 50-50 fight. Like how you guys took it. Look how low you guys are. If they play it better, that you guys lose. You need to be forcing this way earlier. Like, look. We get the kill here, right? Doing this. We see four of them there. We have to wait. We can wait for Puffin. That's fine, right? But we should be walking down here. Puffin, us three. We see Rumble here. We should be walking over here towards this area and regaining control. Like, there's no reason to engage on this, just because they have their whole team back here, and it's like it's gonna be hard. If my ult was up in 2 seconds, again, it's decently played after with the front to back. We're fronting back. We're fronting to back, which is good. It's just that this pressure and this control should have happened before. We're not using Shen correctly. Right, so now it's even gold. You know, we're back on even slates. Our Aurelion Soul and Silver are fed, which we should be using to fight. Again, when these ults are back up, when the Shen ult and this Vi ult are back up, we needed to use it on cooldown. It's a free death every time for them, especially Assassin Vi. Right? And again, it's gonna be up soon, right? We have Vi ult up. We see the TP behind us. I don't know why we're TPing, to be honest. How did we ever help this? I mean, this is just bad TP, right? Or actually, to be honest, it's actually not the worst. I definitely think Puffin, you walk into the rel, or you walk up this way once you see her, because then you can regroup here. I think walking towards the Lux is like the worst thing to do, because both your people are coming behind you, and the rel can't kill you by himself. The rel has no damage, right? So I think this is good. You get this like good chunk off, right? You see the rel. You should definitely be walking towards here. Walking downwards is really, really bad. But that's okay. Right. Here mid. The other option for us. Back it up. The other option for us is to make a play mid. To be honest. Right. That Zeri is no flash. We have Vi ults. We just one shot the Zeri, and you guys can just win the fight after. But it's okay. This happens, you know, it's not the end of the world. We're down. We don't lose too much. Do this. Nothing really happens for a little bit. So in terms of focus, which we should be doing now, right? The two towers that are easiest for us to get are this tower and this tower. Remember, we have always TP advantage, right? Because there's no TP top lane, right? So wherever the rumble is, we just fight away from the rumble, and it's always a guaranteed 5v4 because either Shen, TP, or ult will always be up, or should always be up, right? So again, we have this now. We see rumble topside, right? Right now, we can either engage on this rumble because we know we have Shen ults, right? There's no Zonias on the rumble, right? I don't know if you guys are timing flash, but he has no flash, right? We can play around the rumble as well. As soon as we see Lux down there. But again, playing super safe. which is fine. We seal too, but I'm just trying to show you guys that there are definitely options of like playing aggressive in times. Like but I really don't like us playing Shen if we're playing Shen like this. And it's not Hexane's fault. I mean, it's again partly Hexane's fault. Hexane should be saying that I have ult. Let's make a play somewhere. But it's like how we're playing as a team. Right. So playing for this dragon, I think it's fine. I think we should realize that like our target is definitely running past the. We don't want to stick. We don't want to stick in Rumble, Rel, Galio, right? We want to run past to the Zeri Lux, right? So we need to alter the backline, dive those two with again Shen and Vi and Aurelion Sol fly like dashing or flying, and then we can kind of win the fight from there, right? Because Mine and Deklo can peel themselves pretty easily, right? Like if you guys are on the backline, they're gonna be focused on the back. They're gonna be focused on peeling their carries. So Silver's able to just do whatever they want, right? But like doing this like fronting the backing versus team is really bad. I like Tyler's position here to be honest, but we're not in position, so he has to get out. Yeah. But now we're kicked off this. I guess we're giving. Again, I don't agree, but if we want to play it safe, we're up items on the Sivir. Like our Sivir is like pretty strong. Our Reliant Soul is pretty strong. Right, we're up items in mid and bottom. But we don't want to fight. It is what it is. Also, why is Shen here? Why is Shen grouped with us? I don't understand why Shen is not in the side lane. Like we were in a side lane, right? We were here. Why does Shen? Why are we grouping to mid? It doesn't make sense. Like we have Shen ult. We need to be pushing waves, and you should honestly be topside. Sure. I don't know how long my mic has been muted for, but I, I guess I'll just talk about this again. Um, so for this drag, why are we having Shen around? Like it just doesn't make sense. After Shen is pushing side lane, what is the point of us having a split pusher Shen and then moving him to the mid lane? Right? Like there's no reason why we should be like playing Shen like this. Otherwise, let's not play Shen. If we want to 5v5, we might as well just pick Orin or something like that. Or Maokai, to be honest. Like, Maokai does decently in the Rumble, it works for our team for comp, it would have been completely fine top lane. But, playing like this is pretty bad. We're 5v5ing so that our flank is not even good anymore. Right? Look. We have this. And look, dude, our Shen's here. Like, we're not doing anything. There's no point of him being here. He's not that strong of a frontline because he has Spirit Visage, right? He's not like super tanky yet. Right? Like there's no reason for him to be here. He's just there like to soak damage for free. He should be pushing the side lane up, or he should be top lane, getting this tower. Like you know what I mean? Like these things should be done beforehand. It's just it's like I don't want to pick Shen if we're gonna play like this. If you want to learn how to play Shen, we can learn how to play Shen, but we need to like the team needs to learn how to play around it. In the early game, we should be playing like we should be fighting 2v2 all the time when Shen ults up because it's always going to be a 3v2. But if we're not gonna use Shen ult, it's like no point. I've seen Shen use his ult one time, and that was only when he was right beside Vi. So they're on Baron, right? I don't know why we're walking in like this. Right? We see him on Baron. It's a lot of HP. Declo's in this fucking corner again. Right? If we're gonna wait for people, right? Aurelian's on a soul, though it's only half HP right now, right? We don't need to oops, I went too far back. Um, we don't need to actually be like super worried yet, right? Aurelian soul's on the way. We fight way too early, right? Like if we just wait a little bit, Vi's in an excellent position. This is like I don't pray. I've been like harping on Tyler this whole game, but this is excellent positioning on Tyler, right? If we just didn't like push up here for no reason, again, like we're like there's no reason to be here until our Aurelian soul comes, right? Shen doesn't have ult here, right? For some reason. Oh, he does. He uses it. Okay. So Shen has ult, and we have to burn it on our Braum, which when we just if we just used a Vi ult onto the Lux, and then use Shen ult onto the Vi, and we just double taunted or taunted the like Lux would have died. Like there's no Lux cannot live with a Vi Shen ult here, and then we would just won the fight. We would won the fight front to back. Cause look, they're clearly fine over here. Like you know what I mean? Like Shen, okay, cool. Shen, you're great here, but like you just end up dying. Like you're not doing anything. Vi, if we had oh, it's just such a missed opportunity. Like Rumble's here and Rel is here, so that means that the backline is so exposed. Like we have to play like this. Oh my god, it's just so sad. I don't know, like we don't know what our comp does. Like I knew it was gonna be bad me reviewing a Shen game, but this is just really really not great. Okay, so they're pushing up on us. So we want to play for this. We don't want to give them soul, right? So what do we need to do? We need to realize where can we walk in from, right? And they back here, and then we should be pushing mid first, right? Being in this choke is not great, but we're in here, right? Like we can hold the thing, but again, our Shen is with us for no reason. Shen just needs to ult the Vi whenever they hits the backline. Like that's it. Braum, Aurelion, Soul, Sivir can self peel. Because if we're on their backline, they're not doing damage to us on the front line. Right? And it's like, let me slow this down. We do this. This is a good flash by Lux. Right? Imagine if Shen is not here, and Shen ults this ults the Vi. Right? Look, now Vi's by Vi's by himself now and has to back off just because he has no help. But it's just a really bad fight. We're not like it's just okay. It's pissing me off seeing this gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. All right, moving forward though. You know, I like the fact that you guys recognize that you guys can fight this, or you can fight it after. So it's a good double TP, right? It should be a double TP. Oh, I guess the water expired and yeah, we didn't have words. Okay, it is what it is. Right. So we push them off Baron because they're low, and we take the Baron. This is a great call. Now we have Baron. What are we gonna do with it? Right. Shen goes top. Right, we're pushing out the lanes. To be honest, they have a decent amount of wave clear um, with Lux, right? So it's kind of hard to 4-1. I wouldn't mind the 1-3-1 because if they don't have Lux or a Rumble, like Zeri can't really kill super minions like that. But 4-1's not bad. Uh, we need Shen to keep pressure on here though. So this is a thing. This is a it's a concept called like matching waves or like stacking waves, right? So you want the waves to hit the tower at the same time, right? So they can't just go back and forth, and you guys can siege. That's how you siege correctly in a 1v1, right? So right now, like the issue with this is okay. This wave was pushing because we have no pressure mid. It's scary for Shen to walk up here, right? But like him just going back and forth and not like actually pressuring the second wave is we're just wasting Baron. Right? Like, what's the point of Baron if we're not actually like bearing up the main waves, right? And we back here for some reason. I guess we wanted to buy. And now we're 5 stacked with Shen again. This gameplay is insane. Like, what is the point of 5 stacking with Shen? Like, Shen is missing so much EXP. Look how much farmer down Shen just because Shen is always trying to group with TP and ult. If we're gonna do this, might as well take like Ignite, you know. But again, I don't know if this is Hexing's decision to group the whole time or it's like your team telling him to group. But grouping is absolutely the wrong decision here. So again, Dragon spawning. Good. Push the mid wave in. Get this in. Use that pressure now. Rumble's over here. Use that pressure now to push into here, right? Rumble can't be here and here at the same time, right? We're 4 stacked here with Shen ult. Again, with Shen ult. So we're 5 stacked here. Why are we backing off here? We can push into here no problem. If they attack us, we just engage onto their backline, Shen ult, then we win. Like, we have to use advantage. The whole point of pushing on mid is so that you can walk in. But now we're in this limbo again of sitting behind the objective. And it's just like, again, we're in the same limbo. I 100% think you guys, your comp is stronger. Right, so we push in. Yeah, Shen is still top, which is fine. Tyler positioning in these fights are really good. He has amazing flanks. This should be a really good flank for Tyler. Right? The Lux should be dead. Yeah, straight on the Lux. Oh, Zeri, even better. Where is our Shen ult? Where did our Shen ult? I have no words. I legit, I'm speechless. I dare anyone to tell me this is a good Shen ult. When we have the fucking flank of the sentry in the backline. We have the flank of the sentry in this backline. Sivir didn't even lose a single piece of HP. Oh my. Like, okay, again, we get the kill and stuff like that, but it's just like, what's the point of this Vi pick, Vi Shen pick? You guys win the fight, I get it, but like, you know, that's not how you should be playing this comp. Because I'm gonna be honest, like, there's no way that this Lux should die without more CC. Right. Right. Imagine we have a Chenault already channeling, and then we taunt the Rumble, so the shield will keep him alive. Then we taunt the Rumble so the Vi doesn't die, and then Vi can now re-engage with how much damage she has. But we just die. Like really, really bad Chenault. You guys want to fight because again your comp's stronger, but it's more about like learning how to actually play the Shen comps. We get this. We get Elder, and the Elder should bring us to lead the game, right? We get Baron. Right, push in. Alright, push into here. I mean, the rest of the game was fine. You guys ended the game very like pretty good. Nothing too crazy. You guys push this tower, and then you guys get a pick and team fight. You guys win, right? Yeah. So all in all, we need to know what our champs do and how we actually can get stuff done in the early game. If we're picking Vi and Shen, we need to be using those ults on cooldown in the early game, and not just holding them. Or we need to be making some plays on the map because um, we can't just sit there and bleed. Otherwise, there's no point in picking Vi. I would just pick like Maokai or something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no point in picking these champs if we're just gonna sit back and farm. Um, I don't think we had one good Shen ult. I think Puffin and Mine and Deklo played really pretty good, except for the one Deklo roam where like Deklo was in lane. He should have roamed, but I think if our like mid and 80 k aren't playing out of their minds, I think this is a way harder game where we lose this game for sure. Yeah, again, if anyone has any questions on this game, please DM me and let me know, and we can go over it together. I'm happy I looked at this game because this should not have been a 42-minute game. This should have been done in 30 minutes maximum if we played correctly or played for the first dragon. All right. See you guys the next time I can yell at you.